Hey y'all, hey. It's been a minute, but I'm at my grandson's miniature football game today. Excuse me. I'm so impressed that our black men, our fathers, is out here showing these youngins how to play football. It's a blessing to see this. Look at all our black fathers out here. Look at all of them. It's very cold out here today. Check me out. It's chilly, but it's all worth it to see my granddad. He's not on the field right now. He over there, the little munchkin over there, running and playing. He's supposed to be sitting down, but I'm impressed and I'm proud. It's so cold out here, y'all. It's all for the love of the game and for the support of your family. Peace. Hey y'all, hey. It's been a minute. Please, this is Jerry. Like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I need my followers. I'm not on here as much as I should be because, every now and then I get a little discouraged. And just fall back. I gotta do better. I've been saying I'm gonna do better. I've been trying to do better. But when you put so much into a video and you put it on YouTube and you see ain't nobody even feeling you, or that YouTube ain't even trying to put me in the algorithm because they see I ain't doing too well. But it's okay. I'm not giving up. I said I would give myself to the end of this year. If I don't see much subscribers, I'm going to move on to the next, right? But I'm coming to you today, first and foremost, I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is in peace. Because nowadays, we don't need friends. We don't need loved ones. We just want peace. Because with friends and loved ones, they don't bring you peace. You understand what I'm saying? So, I wish everybody peace, right? And just also want to tell you that I love you for free, right? All right, so I'm just coming to you with a quick haul. Like I told you in my previous videos, I buy what's on sale. I don't go out to shop to say, oh, I need pants, or I need tops, or I need a new pair of sandals, or I need a new bag, or, I go out and shop for things that I like that's on sale. It could be 100 degrees outside, and I'll go in the mall. I always start with my clearance section, and if I see something I like, it could be a winter coat that's on clearance for $20. I'm gonna buy it. That's just how I do things. I don't buy clothes by season. I buy clothes what appeals to me. It doesn't matter what season it is. If it appeals to me and I know I can rock it and move and shake with it, I'll buy it. Okay. So I'm coming to you with a haul today. My first haul is from Charles and Keith. This is a shoe store that sells shoes and accessories, right? With this company, I think they're like in China somewhere, because it actually took them like 2 weeks for this shoe to get here. So if you guys ever decide to order from Charles and Keith, can you see it on the box? Charles and Keith. If you decide to order from them, and you may need the shoe in a week, not a good idea to order. If you're going through the website and you see a shoe that you want, don't sleep on it. Just get it, because it takes 2 weeks. It literally took a whole 14 days for it to come. But just want to show y'all, I've got every color sandal in the world except for a brown sandal. So I thought these were so dope, like a little gladiator, and they are so comfortable. I tried them on, y'all. I think these were originally like $120, but I caught them on sale with a discount. I think I got them for like $80. So I thought these were really dope. This is how it looks. This is, you know, I'm a woman of a particular age. I don't need high heel shoes. I just want something cute and comfy. And I thought these were them. And like I said, I got these on sale. Plus I had a extra 10% discount for first time users. So I got these for like $80 something, but you still have to pay for shipping and handling if it's under $100 and the tax. So I think it came back up to like a little over $90 something for these anyway. So, but I still caught them on sale and I liked them. And I thought they were dope. One down. Okay, like I said, I just be all over the place with my shopping. No rhyme or reason how I do things. I just live for the now. I don't live for, oh, y'all like my little outfit? T-shirt, Old Navy, pants, Fashion Nova. I have on some red and white sneakers I bought years ago from Macy's. I forgot the name of them, but I don't even think y'all can see them. But anyway, so hubby and I last weekend we were in 2 weeks ago we went to the Sugarloaf outlets, and I think that's one of the worst outlets I've ever been to. They don't even have a Coach outlet in this outlet mall. It's crazy. But sometimes we go there just to have lunch and to walk around. And that's exactly what we did, but we always end up finding something and buying something from out of there. So actually, then 2 weeks ago, we were in the Adidas outlet, and they have the Adidas loafers, handball loafers. They were really, really cute. They're actually still priced at $120, but I had bought a pair, well, my husband had bought me a pair, and they were $120 with 50% off. So we got them for like $60 plus an extra maybe 10% off. So they was like $50 something we got them for. So I didn't want, they were attached together. They have like that string on them where they know if you wore them because you cut the string off. So I didn't cut the string off. I just tried them on in the store and was like, okay, I'll get them. But then when I brought them home, I tried to, maneuver in them and just trying to, and my feet is just touching the very tip of the shoe. So we took them back last week. And we just put the money back on the charge card, and then we just started walking around, and I walked in, y'all may hear my husband coughing. With my grandkid, we all live in this house together. And when my granddaughter goes to school, she comes back home and the whole house is sick. I, knock on wood, happen to be the only one in here who didn't get sick thus far. But I'm usually the last one to get sick. Everybody will be sick, everybody will be better. And then when they're getting better, I'm starting to develop a cold or whatever. But my husband is really going through it. Plus he has allergies as well. He's trying to get better. Doing everything we possibly can holistically. It's slowly working, but when you do things holistically, it takes a little bit more time than you would if you drugging yourself and putting all these chemicals in your body. But so if you hear a cough, that's my husband because he has a cough now. But anyway, so we were in the outlets, and so I took I took the loafer back, and we just started walking around, and I said, let's look at Nike. So, we looked in Nike, and I'm just looking around nonchalantly because all they have is like sweatpants and heavy stuff, like fall stuff. And I'm like, babe, I'm not buying no sweatsuit. Like, I'm not buying nothing heavy because it's about to be summertime, right? And they didn't really have a good sale. But my husband was like determined to get something from out of there for me, because I don't know if he felt bad because I couldn't get nothing. I didn't see anything I liked. But we was on the clearance. Like I told you, once again, I'm always on clearance. And he actually happened to beat me to clearance. But I had got some Air Maxes. And I thought these were pretty cute. And guess how much these were? Air Maxes, they were $34.97. But by the time the extra discounts and stuff came off, I think we got these for $20.97. I thought they were super cute. I've never really owned a pair of Air Maxes. I've worn them. I worn them already. I had them on the other day. But I thought they were really cute. For $20, for $21, you can't beat that. $21. They are so cute. Yeah. So $21 for these. And then you know when you're in the outlets, they always have the t-shirts, two for $30. So I got this t-shirt to go with the color of the sneaker, and I had a black and white one on that I bought to match these sneakers as well, but I wore it the other day. So it's in the laundry right now. But yeah, so I got me a pair of sneakers and 2 t-shirts for $50. And so I got me 3 items for the price of that 1 item from Adidas. So I got 3 items from Nike for $50, and that 1 loafer shoe I got from Adidas was $60. So I got 3 items for the price of that 1 item in Adidas. So I did pretty good. That was pretty good. And I was in my drawer and I had found I got a whole bunch I got like 4 to 6 pair of Nike socks that's just sitting in the drawer. So I'm gonna rock them with that as well. My daughter and I were in Target, Target, what's today, Sunday? Yeah, yesterday we were in Target, and I got this dress. This dress was originally $50. I thought I would wear this for Mother's Day. I have some green Stella McCartney little sandals, so I'll probably wear that with this. And I have a yellow Tory pocketbook, so I'll probably wear it with that. But this was originally $50, and it was on clearance for $25. So I thought it was well worth it. It's very long and flowy, and it has a little belt to it. So I thought it was worth $25. So I kind of got it. I thought it's really cute. All right. Not last but not least, but I'm almost there, y'all. Trying not to keep y'all, just sharing. So Walmart, you have to walk around in Walmart and look at the stuff, because you may go in Walmart one day and you think the clearance section was here, and then it might be somewhere far back in the store. So, I mean, if you're patient, like me, I'm very patient when it comes to looking at things on clearance. I'm not as patient as I used to. I usually give myself maybe 10 minutes on a rack. If I'm spending more than 10 minutes, then there's really nothing on there for me. But anyway, so I'm in Walmart, and I was looking at these dresses and realized that they were on clearance as well. Sundresses, and they're really super long, and they are really, really cute, right? And I got the blue one, and I got the cream one. And I don't know how much these dresses were originally. I really don't remember. But these dresses were on clearance for $9. And I got 2. I didn't even come in Walmart that day to shop. I think I came in there to get some toiletries or something. But I just happened to look and walk around. And so these 2 dresses were $9 each. And I thought they were really cute. You can throw on either a short sleeve cardigan or like a half cut off denim jacket to wear and some slides or some cute little sandals or a little cute little sneaker, and you good. I love them. They fit nice too. Show a little cleavage here. Be out with your man, show a little cleave. I thought they were really that. This was more than worth, because it's lined inside as well. It has a lining in it as well. But I usually when my dresses are still lined, I still wear like some type of Spanx or some type of fitted shorts underneath, because, or I have slips too. I mean, a lot of women don't wear slips. I don't even think their mother even told them what a slip was. But it's important to teach our girls, you know, that you need to dress appropriately up underneath your clothes, up underneath your dresses. You know, you should always wear undergarments underneath your clothes. Like, I know I watch a lot of women and I hear a lot of women say they don't wear underwear. So what you do, you go and sit your ass on a chair that hundreds and hundreds of people done sat on, and you have no underwears on, and then you wake up the next morning wondering what's this crawling on your coochie, or why your coochie's itching, or your coochie could have came in there with it itching, and you go in and you put your what do you call it, secretions on the chair where other people got to sit. I really think that's inconsiderate. I really do. They make thongs. I don't understand why you can't wear thongs. It's still like not wearing underwear. It's just covering your crotch and protecting the crotch from getting little creepy crawlers up in there, if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, like I said, ladies, it's summertime. We need to wear underwears. We really do. And you wear your underwears with the cotton crouch, because that helps absorb the moisture, the sweat. You know what I mean? So I was in Macy's too, and this Steve Madden like trench, half trench jacket is super dope. This is an extra large. I don't even remember how much this coat was originally, but I believe it was over $100, because I saw a denim one that was made just like this, and it was like $120, $120. So I'm assuming that this one might have been $100, but this jacket is also by Steve Madden, and I got it on the Last Act for $20. Yeah, the Last Act for $19.96. So something to wear for the fall. You know, and like I told you guys, I don't buy clothes for seasons. I just buy what I like, and if it's on sale and I'm interested in it, I'll just buy it, because eventually it'll come in handy. Right? So I've been on Shein, and I'm down almost 20 pounds right now. I think I got maybe 2 more pounds to go to hit that 20 mark. Yeah. I'm hoping to try to lose another 20 pounds between this new week and mid-May, because hubby and I are going traveling. We're gonna go hang out with my son and daughter-in-law. So I want to try to be down another 20 pounds. I do realize that my clothes are fitting better. I don't have to suck it in to zip it. It just zips now, which is a good feeling. But I'm trying. I'm 56 years old, and it's a little harder to lose weight at 56 than it is at 26 or 36, right? But that's the menopause, okay? But if you work hard, like when hubby and I, we walk. We're trail walkers. So we may do 4 to 5 miles, maybe 3 or 4 times out the week, maybe, if we can get it to that. If not, we have a whole elliptical and treadmill over here. So I'll probably go maybe 35, 40 minutes on the elliptical. And that's my workout for the day. You know, but like if we do the trail walk, we walk 4 to 5 miles a day. I know 4 miles is a little over 10,000 steps. So if you can complete that in your walk, in your trail walk, you did 10,000 steps. So you good for the day. You don't have to, you go take a shower and just relax your body for the rest of the day. You did your workout, right? So that's how you have to think, y'all. You wake up in the morning, you drink a warm glass of water, you get you some fruit in you, wait a little while, let that digest, go make you some steel cut oatmeal. Hubby and I love steel cut oatmeals with bananas, walnuts, and brown sugar apples I put in it. And it just, and we boil an egg for some extra protein. We have a boiled egg or 2 for protein. And it just, your day just feels so fulfilled with eating that. It's just like you had a complete entree. You had the boiled egg, you got the steel cut oatmeal, and the fruit, and the warm water or tea, right? You're good until way past lunchtime, maybe 1, 2 o'clock. Usually, if we go out to walk, we come back in, we start prepping for breakfast, and it's usually maybe like 11 o'clock. Maybe by the latest 11:30, quarter to 12, we're having our first meal for the day. So we done had our workout, so now we're coming in for the protein and a balanced breakfast. And it works. It really works. You guys got to try it. But I'm still on a little mission with Shein. I got some other pants that I'm waiting for from Shein. I had bought these balloon gauchos, and these balloon gauchos made me look this big, and I'm like, no. So I took those back on I think it was Friday I took them back, sent them back. But anyway, let me show you what I got from Shein. This is an off the shoulder kind of deal. It's kind of big, and this is actually a 2X. I could have probably went for the 1X, but it's okay because it's big. It's easier to slip off the shoulder, which I like anyway. And it has like a little side zipper on the side. If you want to make it look cute, you can bring the zipper up, or you can close it down. But excuse me, I noticed if I bring the zipper down on the side, it doesn't baggy up so much in the back. So I think I will probably, and it's linen. It feels like it's a mixture of linen and cotton maybe. And I thought this was really, really cute. Like it falls, this one comes up on the shoulder, and this side falls off the shoulder, which is really cute. And then it has that zipper on the side if you want to open it. Excuse me, keep it open or keep it closed. Really cute. I don't remember how much this stuff costs. I think this shirt was under $20. You know, Shein be giving you these little discounts and stuff. That's the only reason why I be buying stuff off of them. And last but not least, y'all, I bought these like baggy, like palazzo capris. Almost, they come a little above my knee. I actually bought another pair of like gladiator boot sandal from Charles and Keith. I'm waiting for those to come. I hope they come by Mother's Day because I really wanted to wear them for Mother's Day with these pants. I haven't decided on what shirt I'm gonna wear with this yet, but I got the pants and the shoes in mind. So I just wanted to be cute and comfy. Nowadays, I told my husband I got heels upstairs, but can't do the heels and stuff. I'm scared to wear heels in the life that we're living now. You know, I'm scared to be in a situation where I have to run and I can't because of the shoes that I have on my feet. So, You know, when we go out, I try so hard to still be fly, but have on something comfy. So if I need to fight, if I need to run, if I need to do whatever, I'm dressed in a way where I can protect myself and get the hell up out of a certain situation. That's how I look at my life right now. And it's scary because sometimes I want to go to a restaurant or I want to go somewhere formal and put on a nice heel and bring my stature up a little bit and be a little bit more sexy. And it's sad that you can't be that way because you're always on guard because you don't know what's going to set off, you know. I'm starting to hear, you know, a lot of things going on in this world. And, you know, I'm from New York and I was never scared. Like I was never scared to be in the street. I was never scared to go to block parties. I was never scared to go to parties and clubs and this and that because that was the life we was living. Everybody was partying and enjoying themselves back in the 80s and the 90s. Now you can't even party or go to a park, go to a food fest without somebody trying to steal your joy, you know. And that's what I've been calling it lately, stealing joy, because you can't enjoy yourself no more because these young kids, they feel that they are entitled. And I'm so afraid for these young kids because these cops are not playing. It's going to be, if they continue this stuff that they're doing, they're going to bring National Guards in, and these National Guards and all these other people they may bring in going to end up unaliving people's children for no reason when they could have been in a house or at a movie with a friend or having lunch or dinner with their friends and just hanging out instead of following the crowd and ending up ruining your life because, see, you're a teenager, so that means you're not in college yet. So you know once you get an arrest record, you can't even go to college. You may be able to go to a community college, but you may not be able to go to the college, an accredited college, if you understand what I mean. Right? So you blowing all that just to fit in with a crowd. I've always taught my kids, you know, every time my son walk out the door, and if I ever get a chance to have a conversation with him in person and share with you guys, every time my son left for school, up until he got into like the 7th, 8th grade, I used to ask him, what are you, a leader or a follower? That was a question that I instilled in his head all the time. Because if you want to be a follower, you let me know so I can break down how followers is going to live. He already knows that. So every time he walked out the door, I asked him that question, and he told me, Mom, no doubt, hands down, I want to be a leader. I want to be a leader. And that's all I've ever seen in my son and in my oldest girl. All their lives. They led the way. They led their own path. They let nobody stop them from achieving the things that they wanted to achieve. And these are the things that I've always instilled in my children. So you see your friend selling drugs on the street, you think he getting money, but watch, I'll give you a year. Let's see where he at in a year. There was a time when my son, when we lived in New Jersey, it was one day my son came home crying. Now, I already heard news about a young boy from my neighborhood and what he got himself into. He got unalived running from the cops for stealing a car. He crashed into somebody's house and he instantly passed away, right? So my son came home crying. Now, I already knew this, right? So my son comes home crying and he's like, Mom, I can't do this. Now, we're in the beginning. We're like heading into COVID. I think we were in like 2019, right? And we were slowly, gradually getting into COVID. And these kids was just all over the place. These New Jersey kids, these Newark kids, they are nobody to play with. You think these dudes out here are about that life? New York and New Jersey kids, are from a different world. Trust me. And my son came home crying, and I was like, what's up? What's going on? Yo, I just found out my friend this, that, and he did this. I said, why are you shedding a tear for him? He knew right from wrong. He chose what he chose. Why are you shedding a tear for him? I need you to hold your own self accountable for yourself. You don't shed no tear for this young man. You praise him and rest in peace him, and you keep it pushing because he knew better. He knew better. So you don't shed a tear over somebody who knew better, Marquise. That's my son's name. You know, you rest in peace. You pray for his family, and you keep it pushing. But you don't shed no tear for this young man because he knew better. And like I've always instilled in my son, if you ever got pulled over by the cops, you got arrested for some BS, I'm not coming for you. I'm not coming. And your father or your sister's not coming either. You know why? Because we raised you right. You know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. So that's on you. That's your stupidity. I'm not going to sell my car, put a loan on my house, do whatever to get you out of jail, pay for all these lawyers. For what? For you to turn around and go and do the same thing again? I'm not doing it. These are the things that I instilled in my kids. Why do it? Because this is what the outcome is going to be. And if we had more parents like that showing our kids, I showed my kids what STDs look like. Let's Google this. Let's find out what herpes and all this stuff look like. Because you don't need to be putting your mouth. You don't need to be doing this. You gonna rock out with a chick. You need to wear a condom. You need to put on the condom. My son had made it thus far without getting somebody pregnant. Because we instilled these things in him. I didn't have my first child till I was 23 years old. You know? Finished high school, did some college, working full time. I had my own. My husband now had his own. We didn't ask our parents for nothing. We knew what it was to get up and go to work and take care of our kids. I hardly had anybody watch my kids because it was important that I raised my children and I raised them the way I wanted them to be raised. You know, so we as parents, we gotta, if that means us boxing with our kids for them to get it, then we box. One of us is going to get knocked down. I certainly hope it's not us as the parent, as the guardian, but somebody in this boxing ring got to learn a lesson. And I've always instilled in my kids, nobody comes before God. Not your woman, not your child, not your mother, not your father, not your sister. You keep God first. You keep God first. God is over everything. And then you praise God for the things that he has given you. So you thank this man for your life. You thank him for your blessings. And you ask that he continue to guide you in positivity. That's it. But that man upstairs, he come first. Because if you choose not to put him first, you're not going to succeed. If you think you're getting by not praising God and not knowing who your God is, I'm not telling you who to praise. People praise Allah, people praise Buddha, whoever you choose to praise a God. Let that God know that you're following him and he comes first in your life. Simple as that. And watch how your life will get a little better. Praise your God, eat healthy, mind your business, drink your water, and love on your family. Get your money up. That's it. It's easy. It's easy. And see, I chose in my life to get the negativity out of my life. You know, there were people who tried to step in between me and my husband. You understand me? And I'm a woman. I'm a goddess, and I refuse to let anybody outside of my home come in between me and my husband. I put in too much work. I've been with my husband since I was 19 years old. I am 56 years old now. Do you honestly think once I find out anything that I'm going to allow this to continue to happen? I put in too much work. And my best friend taught me that. She said, G, I've been here. I watch you. I watch how you love on your husband. I watch how you take care and you love on your kids. Don't you dare let this bitch win. Don't you dare. Don't ever think you a sucker, because that's your husband. So you do what you need to do. But you put too much into this marriage to just let it go away. Now, my friend is a lot of things, y'all. But I tell you, that's like the best advice she could have ever given me. And nowadays, women, we don't fight for what we want. Sometimes we gotta fight. Sometimes it comes with ease. Sometimes it's just a automatic blessing. But I knew with my relationship, I had to fight. I had to fight. And I was okay with that, because I'm a fighter. You're not coming in my house. You're not breaking up my home. You're not breaking up what I developed, what I worked hard for, what I taught, what I've learned from, what I grew from. You don't get that privilege, bitch. And this is my mindset. Don't ever let a woman come in between you and your marriage, your children, and your household. I'm not letting nobody break down what I built. I'm not doing it unless it's God. I have no control over that thing. But as long as God gives me control over my life and how I want to live, oh, you best believe I'm fighting. I'm fighting. Because you don't get that right. And then you also need to be careful, because you come into a woman's home and you try to disrupt the woman's home. Oh, best believe that's your karma. It may not come on you, but you got kids, you got family. Somewhere down the line it's coming back on you. So be mindful of the choices that you make when you're trying to come in between people's families and loved ones and their man. It seems like every woman out here is fighting for their man. Fighting. Women from out of nowhere ringing other women's doors, talking about your husband got me pregnant. Crazy. And you as a woman are happy to come and ring my doorbell and tell me my husband got you pregnant. You okay with that? And you think God's not watching what you're doing because you're coming in between a married woman's home. You're coming in between a married woman's home. You are disrespecting this woman and her husband's marriage vows to God. So when you do things like that, God is watching. He's just waiting for your turn to come. That's all it is. I'm going to fight for what's mine. And everything I developed and grew and made a whole. I'm not letting nobody take that from me. And like I said, the only one who can do that is God. Because I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. So we as adults, we need to teach our kids, don't be jealous of the next person. You can get the same thing. This person is no better than you. This person actually may have a little bit more money than you, may have a little bit of whatever than you. But at the end of the day, y'all still bleed the same blood. Your blood can probably save this person's life. But that don't make you better than that person. Because we still need each other. That's all I got to say, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please share. I'm a woman over 50. I don't dress my age. I try my best not to look my age. I don't want to dress too young, but I don't want to look like I'm an old woman. I remember when my mother was my age, she used to kind of dress like an old woman. Like when she was a teenager, like in her 20s and 30s, my mother was bad. My mother was bad. She was beautiful. But as she got older, she got into things. We got into the crack era. We got into all this stuff. Everything just started deteriorating. And in my mind, that's what I said. I don't want to be like her. I love my moms, but she's not my inspiration. She's somebody I don't want to be. She's somebody I don't want my children around. But it was important that they did know who their grandmother was. But we were not around my mother when she was going through that whole shabacle, you know, because I didn't want my kids, I didn't want my kids experiencing that crazy-ish. And see, and this is what we got to learn. We got to teach our kids certain things so they don't fall prey. Nobody taught me anything. I'm so glad my mind was strong enough to say, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to. All my favorite aunts and uncles died from drug overdoses. They all gone. All my favorite aunts and uncles are going from drugs. From drugs. Alcoholism. Drugs. And these things don't do nothing to you but take money out your pocket, make your family hate you, and be in the streets and not taking care of your body and moving yourself closer and closer to an early grave. That's all it's doing. Me personally, I like to travel. I like to shop. I like to smell my flowers while I'm still alive. It's important. And I say to myself, had my mother allowed me to take care of her like I asked her to, instead of her going with my sister, because my sister took my mother out of the nursing home, and 2 weeks later, my mother was dead. And that was something that I mentioned to my brother. And when I told him that she took my mother, I'm the oldest child out of all my brothers and sisters. My mother got different kids from another man. My father's got different kids from other women. But I'm the oldest out of everybody, right? I always said to myself, I always felt like a loner anyway. I'm the oldest, I'm the only child from my mother and father. And like I said, my mother got other kids by other men, 2 other kids by other men. My father got 6, 7 kids from other women. So it's a bunch of us. But I chose, maybe I would say maybe the last 2-3 years, 3 years, I chose to keep all that negativity away from me. I don't want it in my life. I choose not to have it in my life. And it's okay to walk away from family. They're not doing nothing for you anyway. But waiting for the next gossip. That's all they're waiting for. The next gossip. So, like I said, it's okay to walk away. If you feel somebody's doing you wrong, don't sit there and keep letting them do you wrong. Remove them from your phone. Keep it pushing. You ain't even got to say nothing to them, because then they know, oh, she's not answering her phone when I call. I wonder what's wrong. So now you got them thinking. But see, with me, I'm going to call you, right? And I'm going to let you know why I'm not fucking with you. why I had enough. Like, I just don't want to be bothered with you anymore. So, with that being said, I love you for free. I hope you are well. I hope you are safe. Please, please subscribe. Please like, please comment. And I'll try my best to comment back. If you follow me, I will follow you. And I wish everybody